Namaste. Welcome back to my videos. Myself Rasekar, working as assistant professor from Engineering College Bikaner, IT department. Today I want to introduce one of the important concept that is switch statement. Here, this is also one of the condition statement. Already we have discussed earlier that are the if-else statements, condition statements. So sometimes you can face some problems based on the if-else ladder. Means if you want to use if else later means the number of conditions you want to check at a time, so you have to use if else later means if else else if like that. But if here I am introducing one of the easiest way method, that is a switch statement. Means I can give a normal example. For example, in your room or at home you have a switchboard. So what is the switchboard is connected with that switchboard? You can connect with the switchboard fan, light, or TV, something regarding based on the situation. So if you want to fan, then switch. If you want switch on that, if you want fan for switch particular switch you have to on, then fan will be run. Same like that. If you want all like fan, TV, light, whole things at a time, you can all switches. So what do you want, you can go through that by using that switch. Same here, you have number of conditions, I mean sorry, if you have number of blocks of code based on that your situation. Means for example, I have a additional block and another block is the subtraction block, another block is the multiplication block. So what do you want based on the situation? For example, if you want at a time only addition block, you can go only addition block, then execute that addition block only. After executing that additional block, you can terminate from that.
Hello.
Otherwise, if you want to execute whole things like addition, multiplication, subtraction, so based on situation you can go whole the blocks. So here each block we can call as a case. Okay, case is nothing but a what is the block you are maintaining, means the particular block of the code, means some few lines about the code for particular task, that is called here case. So based on that situation we can create the case. Next one, here I want to show about that switch statement. Here you can do the same thing if else if later. However, the syntax of the switch statement is much easier than read and write. So we are comparing to with if else if, means you have to open if and again you have to open if else and again if else if else if else if else and again you have to close that blocks. So that is a difficult situation for that thing. Here just remember this syntax for switch statement. Here switch, the keyword you have to use when you are going for switch case. Then switch expression means this is here, this expression or the condition. Based on the condition you can go to the cases case, and here some constant and case. Here this is the case is the keyword, and break is also one of the keyword. Break means if you want to break only execution, if you want to go outside the switch statement after completing this uh, case only, then you use break. Otherwise if you want to continue all these break cases, then you can use the keyword continue. Okay, these two keywords also helpful for in switch cases, break and continue. Otherwise without break and continue it is also executing whole cases in a switch statement. If any case is not possible or based on your expression, the default statement will be executed. So you have to maintain the default statement also in your switch case. So this is a simple syntax for remembering the switch case. Switch expression, switch is the keyword, and cases based on the situation. Case, here I am writing case space plus case space minus based on the situation. Means if you are entering here any expression like plus or minus or a characters, here expression is based on your characters or anything. Okay, just remember here how the switch statement will be work. The expression is evaluated once and compared with the values of the case log label. Means what is the expression I have given in switch condition, then it will compare with each and every case. If any case is compared, that expression means is equal to that expression, then it execute the case, and after executing that case it can terminate, because we are using the break. Otherwise if you are not using the break, then it can continue the each and every statement. Okay, I mean, it can execute each and every statement, it can print the results of the remaining cases also. That is the meaning. Next, here the flowchart of the switch statement is single expression. For example, if the expression is equal to the case 1, then code block, for example, yes, if the case 1 is equal to, then code block is executing, and after executing then you can exit. Otherwise, if it is not case 1, go to case 2. If case 2 is equal to that expression, and go for code block of the case 2. Otherwise, case 3 equals to, if like that. If number of cases, for example, if you want to produce 100 cases, then it will be work. But if any case is not equal to that expression, then you can go to the default code. What are the statements in the default code? It will be execute. So this is a simple flow chart for giving an idea based on that switch case. Okay, switch case, I will show an example, then you can easily understand the switch case. Here's a simple example. Here I am creating a simple calculator. Already we have discussed, plus minus subtraction. So here what I am doing, I already have explained about int main. So remember, here I am taking std.h. I am not doing anything because of I am using only printf and scanf, means already instead predefined input output functions only. Next, character operator. I am taking here operator as any character. Okay, just remember, it's choice versus what is the other program, then you can take. Next, I am taking two numbers, n1 and n2, that are in double. Otherwise you can take in integer also, choice was based on your problem. Next, enter the operator. What are the operators you can enter? Plus, minus, star, divided by operators you can enter. Next, scanf ampersand operator. Based on your operator like plus, minus, star and divided by, you can enter any operator. Enter two operands. Operands means any a plus b or the numbers a, n1 and n2 operands, then it can take the n1 and n2 operands. Okay. Next, switch here operator. What is the operator you have taken? So before going to this switch case, I have to explain. See, here I am going to write a program for calculator, producing the calculator. What are the calculator means? Here in mainly we have to do calculators. Simple calculator is place addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So I am taking these cases: addition one case, subtraction one case, and multiplication one case, and division one case. So based on that my problem, I have taken this. If these are not, these are the simple calculator operations. If these are not are following in your program, then you can write a default. What is the default here? Error. For example, you are not entering that particular operator, you are entering a dollar symbol. So dollar is not a particular operator in your case, so it can print the error. Operator is an error, means you are not inserted particular operator in your regarding your program. So based on that you can write. So here I am comparing with switch operator. What is the operator? For example, if you are entered here plus, so first it will check to case plus. So here it is plus. I have entered here plus. I am taking here in a character, so I have posted plus is in a single quotation. Just remember. Okay, so here you can take any number also, anything, otherwise any character like any value and variable also you can compare with this expression. Here expression you can do anything. Here case is equal to plus. If operator is your operator is enter operator is equal to plus, here it is printing your first number and second number. Okay, and I am doing n1 plus n2. Okay, here I am printing n1 plus n2, and I am taking break, means after printing this case I am exiting from this switch case, means total of the switch or switch loop. Okay, so after that it is returning the output. Next, if the operator is not equal to plus, you can check this next case. If it is equal to this case, second case, it can print. If the operator is equal to the addition, I mean multiplication, it can print this value. Otherwise, if you want to continue whole things, plus, minus, addition, subtraction and division, you can use the continue statement instead of break. Here means print after continue, it will take the next case also execute, and second case also execute, and third case, I mean next case, fourth case also execute. So if you are entering plus, but after after comparing the operator with this case, if it is correct, it will print after the case. What are the cases are continue, then it will continue up to that statements, I mean up to that cases. If you are using break, it will break that only, it will break after the executing the case only. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, are you understand here? Here break means it can break only after executing that case, but continue here means, for example, if here I am giving continue, it will continue to the next case also. If here you are using break, then it can break from here this case and it will goes to the outside of that switch case. Okay, so this is the switch case. It is very simple rather than if else ladder. So here for example I am entering minus, here minus symbol. So what are the numbers, your operands you are entering, operands not operators, operand operator is I have entered here minus, operands 32.5 and 12.4 I have entered. So if the operator is compared with the second case, that is a minus, so 13.2 minus, so I am doing here, this is the case. So what is the output, 20.1 will be produced. So I have taken n1 and n2 are in result also in that double, so it is producing the double value. So guys, this is a simple switch statement. Just remember the statement. Sometimes maybe they will ask in your exams instead of if else condition statement. So this is also one of the condition statements you can use instead of if else later. Okay, I will give another lecture based on your lab session also. This is also important for your lab session, just remember. Thank you.